Etifu kwa baba de Likee TV na mesha sene da obacha nation no hit adoma no subscribe se me do pin latest news bia obejebre na wansa etumi aka bi na ya papa en 7 man na the latest news etifu etumi abebo no yes kana Agyapong akopre kon emse bo meeting ni meter papa na Kelvin tell us one way na papa na no ye too much go do we see address e kana Agyapong no akwana no ya papa mse nanu ni mintimi hu se there are certain ways be how to say o yusua onwa ote ne nsem na emudu na bepesi ebowram na yetie ne nsem no bia waka fa kene Agyapong ho na ye ba de ka ho bia no mesumi de mu nsem nyina bebre
10 omo shedom ka aso mu di toilet ansa no makasa nyansa e friend nyansa omo ni ba akumpo e bosses pero madane moa eche ewia na antofom ewia ne sunset team no madane moa oboni dia onte 90% de fom free wuro na gugu abrochiri enti de ye koso na ye chichire man no they don't understand their pain. You see, when you lose an election, you just have to understand to say you did not do something right, your party was wrong, they did not listen to the people. It is simple. Why do you get mad when you lose elections? Why do you have to basically make it look like the world should come to an end? 2016, John Mahama lost an election. He stood before the country and handed over power and told Ghanaians that posterity would judge. We will all get to know in the future. 2020, he lost the elections. Even though we all saw, say, John Mahama won, the war didn't come to an end. Nobody killed anybody. Even the MPP that used police and soldiers to kill Ghanaians, nobody said anything against them. And so when lose the election, what's the big deal? TikTok. Mahama yakwasia, Mahama yabwa. Na mono munye nipa na mudi toilet ansa na masore ana. Masore no pa. Mudi toilet ni juchu musiana. Asa mudi bini. Omu kasa ese nyain. No omugu platform so yentese kom na jai na tanka Kennedy ba ya yenyire enim se ne na ekoso ne nye ya party me se hwa am gimi Kennedy mu obodam ya soso na adwene ba omi agimi mo betena se ebusa won se ade na sese ne Ghana fo kura kasa omu mfiye obanyansafo omu tuetue dua elom tete TikTok enuanom we de maba o ye pese ebusa question bi ade na se ne Ghana fo kasa omu mfiye ade na party ne nya akono edie na yanyama party no saa ne ye no na be Mahama dumso Mahama confirm and Mahama ambula hwe onje Ghana for nya lefties me say boje se Ghana for nyina na lefties mini lefties ni problem it is how mujimi no e fo mo power biebo do an inner search munya botre mo betena sia mumbusa ho questions edie ne be ma partner ya kono yese nkofo hu yese ye moa ebere ne etumetwa edu efiri wo mu se ye nipa munyina mutuetue dua ebo 6 a ye bom din amonte osiafo na ye ko yedim ye dwudwam Kelvin Taylor we utumi ye foko for Jimmy kono a and history has been made. History has been made again. Me say the reason why I pet me nuanom nkremufo asem and say 2024 elections no majority of nkremufo mo Ghana e prove chire wiase ne Ghana say they are not stupid. And the reason to make us say nkremufo a mo Ghana they have taught a Christopher a very good lesson. And it's a good lesson because how much how we are supposed to understand CBA reality. Nanka will say obvious. Say yenya inkremonia on the president fully wa Ghana dano. Nanka will say inkremoni bi Ghana bia sorry anopa obompa ya obeka say ende meto ma inkremoni mana be di president. Intiba omianko di president. But for some reason inkremofo mo Ghana no they looked at the end game. They looked at the relationship between Omo and Omunyankopon individually and as a whole. And Omuka say, I cannot side with a liar. Na Onyankopon adom ewo me so no emfiri me so. In this our study ya in Kremofo Ghana they really taught Ghanaians. Omu che yene Christopher no omu chere a lesson a lesson I say guide any Christopher. Because on a normal day, ebe fesen kremoni beto man kremoni sen kremoni be deep Ghana so. Non so kasi on kremoni president. Yes. It is so hard for a Christo di beka se be to man kremoni be dim so. But Ghana and kremo for chile Ghana for say it is not about the religion. It is about nipano nisu ene ne ban ene yeni nyankopon. What at the end of the day yebeka chile nyankopon. So Muslims in Ghana chose their friendship with God over the friendship with man. In the majority of Incredible Ghana no, omni onyankopon enkotadie any odo any friendship a woman no, they relied on that and respected that and cherished that. So they actually chose the relationship they have with God over man. And it's not Incredible voted against lies. Because they saw Bawumia as a munafiki who does not represent the relationship or the God they worship. And it's a majority of Incredible Ghana, to Obama John Mahama. John Mahama is Christoni, but he has his basics as a Incremuniba. And now Onyini won Cremufuum. Into on a normal day, in Cremonicra was said the Bufuka say, now I don't know who Jay and Cremo Somono Christoni, I didn't mental. But Ghana and Cremo the relationship they have, they regard that, they respect that, they cherish their relationship with God. They did not allow men who are greedy, men who are liars, to take control over a relationship with Allah. And it's now who said majority of Muslims in Ghana chose to vote for a Christian. Not because they don't want a Muslim to lead Ghana, but because they need a truthful person who, through him as a leader, Allah, in his own wisdom, will open his arms for Ghana. And internet so na so leader say chief imam. It is not because chief imam as a human being. They are seeing chief imam as a vessel which is pure. That is why they cherish and adore. They are not scared of chief imam. They respect and cherish him because I had a clean heart and in dedication to Allah and the onyankopon ni nim echre eyenkrimufo e wo wiase ene Ghana. So if you miss that connection, you will think say eyenkrimufo ne de omagimi o and omoto abama Kristo ni. No. Eyenkrimufo chose their relationship with Allah over the relationship with men. And especially when you're going to choose a relationship with a man who is a liar, with a group that kills, that murders, that does everything that is against the wisdom or the greatness of Allah. Today, history was made. And the most interesting thing is that when John Dramani Mahama was on a campaign, Oko Ghana airboard sra ekachirobiano or share onyankopon incredible bo says onya to me na obey president na incredible a omusro nyame eji nyame di epe onokofo di omonim no etoma na obesi eye de eye Hajj village edi ahye onyankopon eni nkremusum eni munyam. Men live by their word. When a man deviates or moves away from his principle or his truth, that man becomes an empty vessel. It's when John Mahama was campaigning, he told Ghanaians that I will do this. And when I get that power, I will do it. In this Oko Baka, this is what happened.
The NDC presidential candidate John Mahama laid out his vision for the Muslim community during his interaction with municipal and district imams. He presented a series of key promises aimed at enhancing the welfare of the Muslim community in Ghana and addressing their concerns. John Mahama expressed his commitment to building a permanent Hajj village to improve the Hajj experience, reduce the cost of the pilgrimage. He also promised to add an extra Eid holiday and more.
Afesu yakase ye the holiday ba ko beka ho Eid al-Fitr senebeya Yene Hajj committee ebehwe ne adwere ho ne ahwe se ne ebeya ebema Hajj bono abafom.
We will discuss with the Hajj committee to reduce the cost of Hajj. The Hajj village was relocated to the airport area and they used tent. When we are elected, we will build a permanent one. It will no longer be tents. It will be a proper building. I just heard today that the land where the Hajj village is currently located has been sold by the MPP.
You see the permanent and yet tent biome. Ebeya there, a sequel I yet dying. And so now say I'm here, baby. Hajj village no one there. MPP are buying a tongue assassin. Bank Juma. You were near a friend of Islamic banking.
We have Islamic banking, and there are specific rules to it. When we come into office, we will amend the banking laws to incorporate Islamic banking fully.
Banking no, and you see a bar, your best banking and Mrano, send a Islamic banking and so a become.
This was when John Mahama was campaigning. Okachire nkrimufo she nkrimufo bo. Okachire mo say nkrimufo eto ema NDC. The first thing he would do, and he said Hajj village now NPP for 8 years almost tent no obey the permanent obey a dying send ye beya enimdie respect ebebem. The first thing John Mahama ba power or ye and say Hajj fees no oteso from 750 million old Ghana to 620 million old Ghana. That is from 75,000 Ghana to 62,000. And the menoka say, Obia Oko Hajj Bia will not pay 75,000. Na Bawumia or Yenkrimuni, Eji Efrin Kribu for her. O Christo ni John Mahama Ubun Krimu Sumuno, what test for 75,000 at the about 62,000. Nanke no. He did not end there. John Mahama has set the record straight. A boy or share minuanum krimu for any chief imam, any other religious bodies a yen krimu sumuno, sa e bono, and the John Mahama etumu anamo. Now, history has been made today. Remember, sa tentinana esiwa no say Hajj village. From those times, John Mahama in 2015 or setting up that place. The idea was that he needed a temporal place to build a permanent Hajj village. In the 2015, our president now, Onyan that idea say he needs to secure a land and make sure say was starting AC Hajj village in 2015 and or started the idea of Hajj village and or starting now or build this tent send your beya sebio obewu say a step has been taken. In the 2015, and at the same John Mahama, put his tent together. That was the first time I heard tent and it is a dying, very solid, reliable, and durable tent. Na yenyanum ya papa no yananum no mutu kwan akọ Mecca. Omu plane, messi omu flight, omu tumi da with air conditions. Yenya ehu ye in 2015. Those who were stranded at the end of the day were all hosted at the Hajj village in 2015. Time John Mahama is setting it up. Now, 2016, Enankwasiafowe ebeji to me. From 2016 to 2024, the MPP are Vice President Yenkremuni, Muna Fiki, Baumia Bawa, Sawa, Balao, Mutum Banzani, Kekewa Baumia, Onenegere, Pele Samila, Samila. Samira Baumia, the makeup artist. In Cremonia, also young Cremonia, wako Mecca. Yeti Akroma Samira ko Mecca every time. Oko uru the makeup. Eko Mecca ko chi makeup buy. They saw the Hajj village. They passed by it. And history was made. John Dramani Mahama, only the chief imam, Sheikh Shaributu, His Eminence. And John Dramani Mahama etwa saw them king. I say in the next 24 months, a permanent Hajj village will be built to the glory of Allah. And so we in Kremoni or Ghana, and you also can say Mashallah. Also can say Alhamdulillah. Also can say Inshira Enka Onyankopon. Kristo ni otin kremusuma se. Ya de ashe Onyankopon. E de ashe kremusum enimunyam. That is how it is supposed to be. John Dramani Mahama promised the Muslim community and he is delivering. The chief imam today was there. Now, there say when John Mahama was speaking, he made, and the sad topic we make Jinaso because a very important and dear to me. Because in Kremofuam Ghana, they have told Christians, they have shown Christians, we are not supposed to, at the end of the day, allow people to use religion to convince us and to lie to us. We need to be principled. Sibia and Kremofuam Ghana in 2024, during the elections, they were principled. They chose Allah's friendship over man's friendship. So can Kremofo choose the friendship between them and Allah and ka omu lidi Mahamudu Baumia ekobun samu jemu. This is something we the Christians we need to learn from. When people stand before us, okay, so in Krebonio or a Christonio, we need to look at the person, the character. Na no asem nisu dia waka ene onyankopon principles ne na asem. It is in conformity with the word of Allah. And sana yakase nipa we di ebetuma jinedi. That is how we Christians and Muslims are supposed to live. And it is something we cannot deviate from. We are not supposed to underestimate the gestures and a gesture in Kremofo ediatuho. It is huge. Politicians will come, politicians will go. Our friendship with Allah, we should not allow politicians to destroy it. We are supposed to look within them. In Kremofor, looked within Mahamudu Baumia, looked within the MPP party, look within the Ireno. They saw hypocrisy, they saw lies, they saw theft, they saw criminality, they saw murders, they saw a lot of things that Allah abhors. And then they said, what? We will not allow you to lead the children of Allah.
Madam Master Susamo Jebrani Daily Update TV.